They don't do this for just anyone. But if your cat has ever blocked your path, scratched your furniture, or even sat with their back turned toward you, it wasn't rudeness. It was affection. Cats are masters of subtle communication. And while their love language may look strange to us humans, once you learn to read it, everything changes. Today, we're diving into 5 fascinating cat behaviors that actually mean I trust you, I love you, and you're part of my family. Stick with me until the end, because the last one is the most personal sign of all. And I want to hear from you. Which of these love signals does your cat do the most? Drop your stories in the comments. I'll be reading through them, because cat parents always have the best stories. Number 1. Sitting with their back to you. The feline trust fall. At first glance, it feels like an insult. You call your cat, expecting a warm face and maybe a purr, but instead, tail in your face, back turned, no eye contact. If this were a person at dinner, you'd assume they're ignoring you, but when a cat does it, it's one of the biggest compliments they can give. Here's the science. Cats in the wild live with constant threats. Predators, rivals, even environmental dangers. Their spine, stretching from the base of their skull down to their tail, is one of the most vulnerable spots. An attack from behind could mean serious injury or even death. That's why wild cats rarely, if ever, expose their backs to others unless they're completely safe. So when your cat plops down in front of you, deliberately facing away, what they're really saying is, I trust you with my life. I know you won't hurt me. You're family. Think of it like this. In corporate team-building exercises, people do a trust fall, leaning backwards into their partner's arms. Your cat sitting with their back to you is essentially the feline version of that trust fall. They're making themselves vulnerable, and they're confident you'll protect them. Practical tip. When your cat does this, resist the urge to pull them around and make them face you. Instead, let them be. You can gently stroke their back or talk softly. This reassures them that their trust was well placed. Does your cat do this? Be honest. Did you used to feel a little rejected when it happened? Number 2. Blocking your path. Love in the form of interruption. You're walking to the fridge. Suddenly, thud. Your cat flops directly in front of you. Or maybe you're rushing to the bathroom, but your furry friend has stretched across the hallway like a living roadblock. It feels inconvenient, maybe even mischievous. But the truth is, cats only do this with people they care about. Here's why. Blocking your path is a form of social engagement. Cats are saying, hey, stop right there. I need some attention before you go anywhere else. It's their playful way of demanding interaction, much like a child tugging on your sleeve. Cats don't waste energy doing this to strangers or people they don't bond with. If your cat is willing to throw themselves across your path, it's because they want you. They're prioritizing your attention above everything else you might be doing. Real-life example. One cat owner shared that every time she headed toward the kitchen, her cat would dart ahead and roll on the floor. She thought it was about food, but sometimes, even after feeding him, he'd still do it. Turns out, it wasn't hunger. It was love. He simply wanted her to pause, bend down, and acknowledge him. Practical tip: the next time this happens, don't step over your cat like they're a rug. Instead, kneel down, give them a gentle scratch behind the ears, and talk to them. You'll find that just a few seconds of attention often satisfies their need. Has your cat ever tripped you on purpose? Tell me in the comments. I want to know if your cat is as dramatic as mine. Number 3. Scratching furniture in front of you. Claw marks of affection. Now let's talk about one of the most frustrating cat behaviors: scratching. The ruined couch, the shredded armchair, it's the bane of many cat owners. But here's the surprising truth. When your cat scratches in front of you, they're not misbehaving out of spite. They're actually leaving you a message of love. Cats scratch for 2 reasons. 1. Physical maintenance. Sharpening claws, stretching muscles, shedding old claw sheaths. 2. Territorial marking. Leaving both visible scratches and invisible scent marks from glands in their paws. So when your cat scratches furniture while making sure you're watching, they're saying, "This is my space. You're my human. I'm claiming this world for us." Think of it like planting a flag. They can't scratch you to claim you. That would hurt. So instead, they scratch something nearby, marking you and your surroundings as part of their shared territory. Practical tip: don't punish them. Instead, redirect them. Place scratching posts near the spots they love to scratch, especially in areas where you spend time together. When they use the post instead of your furniture, reward them with praise or treats. This way, they can still express affection without destroying your decor. What's the worst piece of furniture your cat has ever decorated? Drop your answer in the comments so we can all share the pain. Number 4. Following you from room to room. The shadow of love. We've all experienced it. You get up to grab a drink, and your cat follows. You go to the bathroom. Your cat follows. You try to sneak into another room. They're right behind you like a tiny furry detective. At first, it feels like stalking. But here's the truth. It's affection. Plain and simple. Cats are often described as independent, but that's a myth. While they're more self-sufficient than dogs, they're still social creatures. If your cat follows you from room to room, even when food isn't involved, it's their way of saying, I don't need anything. I just like being near you. Behaviorists call this social following, and it's a powerful indicator that your cat sees you as their safe base. They're drawn to your presence, not just your resources. Practical tip. Acknowledge them. You don't have to pick them up or play every time, but a gentle word, a blink, or a quick head scratch lets them know you see them. This reinforces the bond without making you feel overwhelmed. Does your cat follow you everywhere, even to the bathroom? And if so, do you close the door anyway, or have you given up on privacy? Number 5. Bringing you gifts. The strange generosity of cats. This one's infamous. You wake up, step into the living room, and there it is, a dead mouse. Or maybe a half-chewed bug. Sometimes it's not even prey. It's a sock, a hair tie, or a crumpled receipt. Gross? Yes, but in cat culture, this is love. Here's the context. Mother cats bring prey to their kittens, teaching them how to eat and hunt. Bonded cats often share food with each other as a sign of trust. So when your cat drags a gift to your feet, it's not random. They're treating you as part of their family unit. Even as their kitten, they're saying, I provide for you. I share with you. You're mine. Real life story. One cat owner reported that her cat would steal small plush toys from her kid's bedroom and deposit them on her pillow every night. To the cat, these toys were prey, and offering them was a nightly ritual of affection. Practical tip. Don't punish or scold. A cat can't understand why their thoughtful offering isn't appreciated. Instead, redirect their hunting instincts with toys, like wand toys or puzzle feeders, that let them simulate the hunt in a healthy way. Audience question. What's the weirdest gift your cat has ever given you? Share in the comments. Let's see who has the grossest or funniest story. So, what have we learned today? Cats don't always show love the way we expect. Instead, they communicate through trust, territory, and presence. Sitting with their back to you? That's trust. Blocking your path? That's a plea for attention. Scratching furniture? That's claiming you as theirs. Following you everywhere? That's companionship. And bringing you gifts, even if it's a dead bug, is generosity in their language. The key is not to misinterpret these signs as rudeness or bad behavior. Instead, recognize them as the unique, beautiful ways cats say, I love you. Now it's your turn. Which of these 5 behaviors does your cat do most often? And what's the funniest or strangest way your cat has ever said, you're my person? If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with another cat parent. Because every cat lover deserves to understand just how much their furry friend cares. Thanks for watching. Give your cat some extra chin scratches from me, and I'll see you in the next one.